Hey guys, it's Kate from Fitness, Family, and Food, and I wanted to jump on tonight and show you a project that I am working on. It is a fun outside project that you can do pretty quickly in about 2 days. So I figured I would share what I was doing so that if any of you were interested in taking some time to do this for your yard as well, you could. I also want to mention that we are putting together the final group for our VIP group. There are only 4 spots left. So if you are interested in joining, you are ready to commit to eating healthy and working out and joining a group of like-minded women that are ready to step it up for summer and get healthy by the 4th, please reach out to me. Like I said, I'm only taking a very small amount so that we can keep this very personal and one-on-one and really get ourselves going. So tonight I am making an outdoor bowl, concrete bowl, for like a little mini fire pit. So I want to show you. I do have some of it started. I'm going to turn the camera around and come over and show you what I have. It doesn't take a lot of material. I did pre-mix the concrete and I will show you what I have. I am just using a bowl from the dollar store and a wooden spoon that or actually it's a plastic wooden spoon that I will clean up. And this is what I'm using, Quikrete. Let's see if we can get that in there. All you do is add water. And this was like $2-3. It wasn't very much. I didn't even use the whole bag. That is a 10-pound bag. So all I did was add water and I just mixed it together. Now I do want to color it. So I am going to be using cement color, which I have right here. And this will be black just to give it a nice look for when it's all final as it's sitting out on my patio. And all you do is just mix a little bit in. And all it's going to do is just dye the concrete whatever color you want. And it does come in other colors. It comes in like a rust and then like a dark gray. Or you can just leave it as a natural stone, whatever you want to do. But I just want to give it just a little bit. I might add a little bit more actually so I can get it the right color. And as you can see, it's just darkening it up. Let me add some more in my middle here so I can get a nice dark. And no, I don't measure. I just sort of mix it all together and figure it out as we go along. There, you can see it's starting to get a little bit darker now. And I think the color dye was like $4 or $5, so it wasn't that much. It is optional. Like I said, you do not have to color your concrete, but if you want to, you can. It is completely up to you. And one more splash of this. And you can see it's a darker mix now. And I think this will just give it a nicer, more finished look, which is why I like to do it rather than just plain concrete. But it really depends on your yard and what you would like to, do, what will go with what you already have. I almost did the red, but then I thought, no, I'm just going to go for a darker gray by adding some black in. Now you'll notice that my concrete is a little bit stiff. You don't want it too runny. And the reason why you don't want it runny is for the next step. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to be making a bowl. And we're using 2 bowls to actually make that bowl. Alright. I'm getting an arm workout here doing this. Okay, I think we are good. All mixed up. Okay, so now that I have my concrete ready, and you can see it's a little thick, it's not pouring off, it's sort of falling off. And what I'm going to do is I am going to pour it into my bigger bowl. I'm going to move that over and move the camera to show you. Now, I already sprayed this, but what you want to do is you want to get it so that it will release. So I just used a cooking, like all-purpose cooking spray to spray the inside of my bowl. Now I got this bowl at the dollar store, so even if I have to break it off at the end, if it doesn't release nicely, I mean, it was only $1, so it's no big loss. So what I'm going to do next, which is something that not a lot of people do, if you've seen anybody else make these, is I'm going to put a shot glass down in the middle. Now this is just a plastic, you know, shot glass here that I also got at the dollar store. I'll show you. There's like 24 of them that come. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right down there in the middle. Now I might have to adjust it. You can see it moves a little bit, but I want to have a hole in the middle so that my water can drain out, because if this spring is any indicator of summer, it's going to be a wet one. Now what I am doing is I am just putting this right around the bottom. Now I'm going to smooth this right around, leaving that shot glass right in the middle. And I think it moved a little bit, so I'm going to move it back over. Alright, now that is going to be my bottom, and it's going to be as tall as that shot glass. The next thing is I'm going to be putting this in, and I'm going to use the rest of it. Now I'm going to try to keep it on the edge, which is really why you want to keep it pretty thick. And I found a spot that I didn't mix well. You see that light cement in there? So we're going to have a little swirls in mine, and that's all right. Now, the next part I'm going to do before I put the rest of my cement in is I'm going to start to push it up the side. And as I push it up the side, it is going to fall back down, and that's all right, because I am going to very soon put the top on, and I'll show you how to get that to stay down. Now, let me spray the bottom. This is my second bowl. It's just a white bowl. They're 50 cents at the dollar store. And I am going to spray the outside. Now, I'm going to be putting this right there. And what that's going to do is it's going to smash that down so you can see how that's going to work. Now, I'm going to put the rest of this going around. There you go. All right. I'm almost got it all. Okay. So I got all of my cement out, and I'm pushing it up the sides, even though it is going to fall down. That is okay. There we go. There we go. Now, I am ready to take this middle part out, and it's going to close the hole, but it should leave just a little hole there. Now it's filled with water, and that's okay. take this and I'm going to push it down. And then as I push it down, you will see my cement come up, and I'm just going to smooth it going around so that I get a nice smooth. You see I have too much here, so I'm going to move that around. So that I have a nice smooth edge. There we go. Now this will have to dry or cure, I guess. I'm not really sure what you call it. To me, it's drying. Now, every time I let go, you see how it comes back. All right. And that is okay, because what we are going to do is we are going to put a rock in the center to weight it down and hold it. So let me grab my rock. Which is why you want to use a nice bowl here. And let me get one more rock. There we go. Now, it is wiggly, and you're going to have to sort of work it to get what you want. Let me try taking this one out. And you have to adjust it. You can use smaller stones if you want to give it a little bit easier so that you can, I think I'm going to try and lay it right across. Maybe like this. There we go. There we go. And that's what you have to do. You just have to sort of figure it out and get it so that you have this down, and it's going to weight it down just enough. Now, the last thing that I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to add a little bit of a decoration around the edge. This I also got from the dollar store. It's a really inexpensive project. These are the glass beads. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them down in. Now you can, oops, let me move my, you can't see. You can lay them flat and sort of push them down like that, or, and it's okay if you mess it up, it's very forgiving, you can just wipe it clean, or you can have it so that it's sitting up. Whatever you prefer, it's up to you. I sort of like it sticking out a little bit so that it gives a little bit of dimension. And all I'm going to do is just take these, and you can get them in different colors, and just put them right around the edge. So as this dries, they will stay in it, and you'll have a nice decoration. And I'm just going to go all around the edge. And then tomorrow we will take that inside bowl out and we will take a look at how to finish it off. So I hope that I explained everything. I believe I showed you everything that I used. I will put it in a blog so you can go back and look at it. But give it a try. Show me what you make if you make one. I'd love to see it. And I will talk to you tomorrow and show you how to finish it. Thanks for joining me and have a great night.